My name is Dale Bond, and I am a mother of 3, a wife, and I've lived in the Grande Prairie community for the last 28 years. So in 2011, my 11-month-old daughter got quite ill, and on about the 4th day of being in the hospital, she was medevaced, went into complete cardiac and respiratory arrest, and was medevaced to Edmonton by transport team from the intensive care unit came and picked her up. When she finally arrived, we had one of the transport team come out and meet us, just letting us know that she was very, very sick and that we likely would not recognize her when we went in the room. So she was placed on life support, and throughout the next week, they slowly turned it down, trying to get her off. The quicker they come off, the more likely they are to be successful later in life with less impact, I guess, negative impact. So within a week, she was on it for a week. She did come off life support successfully, and she was still on a very heavy breathing machine and oscillator. And the clinical nurse came out to see us in the waiting room at the hospital and just let us know, asked if the doctor had come, and we said, yeah. We know that they're cleaning her up and we're going to make our way in there. And she looked at us and sat down and said, I'm so sorry, but she's gotten really sick again. So we're not sure what's happening, but the doctors are working on her. So on March 28th, 2011, she had multiple amputations. She's amputated on her right leg and mid-femur, her left leg mid-tibia, her right hand at the wrist, and her left hand has numerous digits. So the next amputation surgery went well. She was complete champ, and a couple days later we moved into supported accommodation, and she just continued to thrive and get better. And about a month after that, she was finally released from hospital, but had to spend another 4 months in Edmonton. We went in my mind, it was going to be a place that was solemn and sad and filled with a lack of privacy. And then we walked in, and you felt this weight just leave your body. It was beyond what we could have even imagined. There was someone there that was always caring for you as the caregiver, just ensuring that your needs were being met. So having someone take care of our needs meant the world to us. It gave us an opportunity to thrive and be healthy so that we could go into the hospital and see our child and just understand and listen and be better and more ready for them. Right? So we had our family together. It was an opportunity to experience a bit of normalcy in a journey that was far from normal. Well, the financial impact, as you can imagine, was quite large. Both my husband and I were in Edmonton, so neither of us were working. And so not only do we not have an income, but you still have all your bills at home. Like, life doesn't stop because you have a sick family member. So we still had to keep up with that, but then also a totally another life we had to fund, right? So it was quite astronomical. You've left your community, you've left your family, and they're there to support you, but it's hard to, and you feel that 100%, but you don't want to burden them with the reality of what you're going through, and it's hard to explain what you're going through. So you stay positive and share pieces of your journey with them, but no one truly understands that besides others who have gone through it. And I would say, our community should support the development of the Ken Sargent House, as illness affects everyone. No one is immune to illness. Whether you've had a sick family member or whether you haven't, there's always someone who needs support. So you've probably known someone who has used supported accommodation. If you haven't, you probably will, or know someone who should have used it or needed it. So being able to support a family's journey, you're supporting the family's healing. Not only do you alleviate some of the emotional stress for that family, you're alleviating some of the financial burdens that they carry, but you're also supporting your community. And when you support your community, you're creating a culture of empathy and compassion, hope, you become the light for that person, for that family.